everybody, it's time for my third Tomb Raider debate, and I want to thank all of you who voted on the topic. If you missed voting, make sure to follow me on Twitter and check my website for when the next poll opens. If you're not familiar with how the debates work, check out my debates playlist to get caught up. You'll need a YouTube account, so make sure to sign up if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel.
The topic we're debating this time is, which were Lara's best and worst outfits and why? Since Tomb Raider 1 only had one outfit, we're going to skip ahead to Tomb Raider 2. When prepping for this debate, I was trying to think of the ways we could decide which was the best and worst outfit. I've decided to break it into two sections, practicality and overall look. First, we're going to look at each outfit in the game, where it was worn, and how practical it would be in real life. During Tomb Raider 2, Lara wears her classic outfit during the Great Wall in Venice levels, offshore rig levels, and again in China on her second visit there. During the Great Wall levels, there isn't any snow on the ground, and the environment is lush with moss and greenery everywhere. Also, there aren't any leaves changing colors on the trees, which happens during the fall months, so she would have to be visiting there late spring or summer. This would put the temperature anywhere between 10 to 25 degrees Celsius, which is 50 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. According to the official style guide, Lara's tank top is made out of cotton and lycra, and her shorts are cotton, which would be perfect for the climate at that time of the year. Also, it states that her boots are leather upper with a rubber sole and cotton socks. Since we're not sure what her boots are lined with, they would be appropriate for the climate, but she needs some serious shoe powder after all that running around. Next up are the Venice levels, and given the flowers scattered around, my guess would be she's there also in the spring or summertime, which would put the temperature anywhere between 12 to 40 Celsius, or about 53 to 104 Fahrenheit. Once again, this outfit is perfect for these temperatures. After Venice, she heads to the offshore rig levels, somewhere in the ocean. Since the exact location is unknown, it's difficult to know what the temperatures would be, but given she's inside for these levels, the shorts and tank top would be fine. Plus, she's constantly moving, so even if it was cool inside, her body heat would keep her warm. She wears this outfit for the first two levels in this section. The next time Lara is in her tank top and shorts, she's back in China for the Temple of Zion levels. Even though we haven't talked about it yet, Lara visited Tibet in the winter months, so we can assume it's possibly springtime when she gets back to China. Plus, she's inside again for two of the three levels, so it's probably safe to say her outfit was suitable. For 4 levels out of the offshore rig section, Lara is wearing a wetsuit. According to the style guide, its half-length, also known as a short john, is made out of neoprene, and she decides to go barefoot. Since we're unsure of where exactly she is in the ocean, it's hard to figure out what the temperature would be. According to my research, these wetsuits are designed for warmer waters, about 22 degrees Celsius or 72 degrees Fahrenheit. They're also designed to give the person as much freedom as possible, which is an absolute must when you're sprinting, swimming, and jumping all over the place. Once Lara enters the wreck of the Maria Doria, she's out of the water for the majority of the following levels, other than for the occasional swim. The only problem I see with this outfit is she's barefoot, and running on all the hard surfaces in the ship would probably be a little painful. During the Tibet levels, Lara is back in her tank top and shorts, but this time it's paired with a bomber jacket. According to the style guide, the jacket has a sheepskin collar and cuffs, is made out of leather, and is sheepskin lined. This jacket would be very warm. Given all of the Tibet levels are loaded with snow, ice, icicles, and frozen small pools of water, it tells us she's obviously visiting during winter. While the specific location in Tibet isn't shared with us, many online resources believe it was in Lhasa, based on sculptures in the game. Out of Lhasa's 4 months of winter, only 2 would be possible for when Lara was there, given the climate. She would have to have been there either in January or February, when the temperatures were -7 to -10 degrees Celsius or 19 to 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's start with Lara's gloves. They're fingerless and made out of leather. At these temperatures, they would be the worst thing to wear on her hands while climbing up icy walls and snowy ledges. At -6, it only takes a few minutes for exposed skin to become frostbitten, so she would most definitely have stiff, frostbitten fingers from wearing these. Good luck firing a weapon. Not practical at all. It's not clear if her boots would be okay, since the style guide doesn't mention if they're lined with anything. Of course, regardless of what they're lined with, as soon as she decides to jump in the water, her feet would be soaking wet and she'd have frostbitten toes. But maybe we can let that one slide. Her bomber jacket over her tank top is great. It's warm, and given she's running around, her body heat would keep her nice and warm. Excellent choice. Lastly, her cotton shorts are completely ridiculous for -10-degree weather. Her legs would be stiff and frostbitten. They're obviously not appropriate at all. The other way to figure out which was Lara's best and worst outfit is to judge them based on their overall look. Take a look through each of her outfits to see which one you think looks the best.
So, which outfit do you think was the best, the worst, and why? Make sure to check back often to reply to other people's comments and thumbs up the ones you agree with. Happy debating!